Hello guys, Crudless here, and welcome back to Let's Play World of Warcraft Legion. We are back here at the Fellhammer. Look at this place. It has gotten a bit of an upgrade visually, I believe. Look at the world of Azeroth here with the planets circling it. We're not going to continue off with the Demon Hunter questline just yet. We're going to finish off the last zone here before we do so. Or the last scouting mission here. Val'Sharah, the ancient forests of Val'Sharah, is the home of the demigod Cenarius and the birthplace of Druidism. Malfurion Stormrage has returned to these sacred woods to commune with his great mentor and reclaim the tears of Elune. That's going to be the next part of the storyline. We're going to go away from the bit fighting the Legion. I'm going to focus on the Emerald Nightmare. I'm going to get the quest here. With each pillar of creation you obtain, you grow one step closer to bringing the Legion to its end, as far as we know at least. We're going to travel to Dalaran, and then we're going to go to Val'Sharah.
Knowledge is power, but using it wisely is the key.
Archmage Khadgar smiles. I rarely get to say this, but I have good news for you.
Trust in yourself, champion.
Malfurion Stormrage managed to make landfall in Val'Sharah and has already taken care of things there. It seems our fortune is finally turning around. He's waiting for you, as we speak, in Lord Lathil. Life is so magical when everything goes according to plan.
Without you, Azeroth will surely fall.
Well, if that's the case, then why do we need to go to Val'Sharah at all? We're going to talk to this guy, and Aludane, I have urgent business in Val'Sharah. Let's fly over there. Just the beast for the task. You get a special hippogriff to fly you down there. Pretty cool. Val'Sharah is the zone over here. You can see there's a big tree called Shaladrasil, and the zone is, I believe, named after Shaladrasil. It's the Valley of Sharah, maybe. Not sure about the Elvish there, but it's a really important zone when it comes to Druidic lore. This is the birthplace of Malfurion and Illidan, Stormrage, the Night Elves, at least. It was when the whole world was one big continent. The Vale is still intact as it was before, I believe. And it's a really cool place, really filled with nature and bliss. And it focuses heavily on the lore tied to the Druids and the Emerald Nightmare and the Emerald Dream as well. The Druid class order hall is there in Val'Sharah, next to the big tree Shaladrasil up here someplace. Here we go, the Dream Grove. We are not going to go there on this character, but if you want to check those out, there will be Druid class quest playthrough in the playlist down below as well, in the description. And this is the lovely place of Lord Lathil.
Greetings, friend.
Elune Adore, Noctaria.
May the winds be at your back.
Ah, Val'Sharah. It has been an age since I have set foot in these sacred woods. Too long. Our work here is simple, Demon Hunter. You must call upon my mentor, Cenarius, and learn where he safeguards the tears of Elune. With them, you will be one step closer to sealing Sargeras' tomb, and thwarting the Legion. You have many treacherous tasks ahead of you. Consider your visit here a brief respite. Come. This will not take long.
Nature stands with you.
That's so great. We don't have to do anything here. It's all done and ready for us. We just have to go and talk to Cenarius and get the Tears of Elune. Welcome to Lord Lathil, Sanctuary of the Druids. Though this forest has aged, its spirits still remember me.
May nature guide your path. Ah, Val'Sharah. Every step in this forest brings back precious memories. Ages ago, the first Druids molded this land to be a reflection of the Emerald Dream. Merely an echo, but Val'Sharah is as close to the dream as this world can come. Make ready, hero. We shall soon stand in the presence of the Lord of the Forest. Follow me.
Malfurion, thank Elune you've come.
It is good to see you again.
You must come quickly. Something's happened. He was in the dream, but now he won't wake. We cannot stir him.
What is this corruption?
We don't know. It only just appeared.
How may I aid you?
This corruption, I've never seen it before, and yet it seems somehow familiar. What vile power is this? A curse with the strength to paralyze a demigod. Unimaginable. Quickly, Noctarion, you must gather the archdruids of the forest. With her help, we can summon Ysera. She will surely know what horror has overtaken my mentor. I will remain here and lend Cenarius what aid I can. Return to Lorlathil and speak with Aranel. She will know the archdruid's whereabouts. And please, friend, make haste.
Nature stands with you.
Of course, things couldn't be as easy as that. We are now here in Val'Sharah, and this place is, as Malfurion just said, the closest to the Emerald Dream as the real world can be. It is a really pleasant place visually, one of my favorites, or probably one of my favorite zones visually in the game as of yet. And it is really cool to play through the Druid quest in this area. So there will be a lot more lore tied to this specific zone in those videos. More than will be covered in this playthrough here. So we are now going to go after these archdruids, which are sporadically placed throughout Val'Sharah. We need to find them and have them help Cenarius.
Is there trouble?
Cenarius is in need. Lord of the Forest, we shall not fail you. Something terrible is afoot, traveler. I can feel it. Deep within our forest lies Moonclaw Vale. There, you will find a reclusive group of feral druids charged with the protection of Val'Sharah from any that would seek to disrupt the balance of nature. These druids are led by Theon Moonclaw, the most fierce of the archdruids. Seek him out. Let him know that Cenarius is in need of his aid. Near the southern edge of our forest, you will find Sleeper's Barrow. There, Archdruid Coda Steelclaw and her dedicated disciples carry out their sacred duty to observe the Emerald Dream. Find disciple Relissa Bearsong in Steelclaw Vale and notify her of the crisis in the Grove of Cenarius. Elothier resides in the ancient grove Thas Talah, where he communes with nature and instructs his acolyte in the ways of healing and the preservation of lore. Seek him out and tell him that he is desperately needed here. So we're going to seek out these different archdruids. One of the Vale, one of the Claw, and one of the Lore. Usually I would seek out the Claw first, but since we're gonna go into the lore in this video, we're gonna go and seek out the Ancient of Lore, or the Archdruid of Lore. What am I saying? The Archdruid of Lore. He does kind of more look like an Ancient, though, as you will see when we go past this corner. Jutastala. This is Elothier, a big giant tree man. Welcome, traveler. The forests whisper of your arrival, young one. Few outsiders have entered my precious grove. Please show reverence during your visit. Cenarius requires me. I shall depart as soon as I am able, but I mustn't leave while my druids are in danger. A wild harpy coven has emerged and seeks to claim my grove as their own. These vermin inflicts a petrifying disease, which given time will destroy the infected. While I wish for all of my followers to be cured, it is crucial that my elder disciples survive to protect the grove in my absence. If you would assist us, find my disciple and rouse them from this terrible state. You also have the death of the Witch Mother. The numberless years of my life have been dedicated to learning and perfecting the arts of healing and restoration. Nothing in this world pains me more than the taking a life, traveler. It is with a heavy heart that I must commission the death of Magula, the leader of the harpies that threaten this grove. May her death save the lives of more noble beings. The druids being very utilitarian here, they do actually hunt, like the druids, the feral druids for example, go on a hunt to kill, at least the night elves do. Even though they kind of worship the nature and try to keep the peace, there is a balance here going on, and the hunt is necessary for other, like, nature to persist. So we need to release these ancients. This is Marnor Loreleaf.
Be blessed, young one.
Thank you. We also need to, there are minor minions here as well. They've been petrified by the harpies. And we also need to take care of Magula, and we need to find the other guys here as well. This is another disciple, Delthanar Sagewood.
Ella's here be with you, friend of the grove.
And here we have Urwind Mistfen.
Thank you, traveler. All is not yet lost.
You cannot escape the curse.
And here we have Magula. We're gonna go in and here and join the kill for this one.
Soon, you will follow me in death.
The forest whispered of your arrival, young one. Your arrival was a blessing, friend. Ande Thoras Ethil. May peace again fill our sacred grove. We can choose between which mother's drape, a new cloak or some new rings. Both are worse than what we currently have, so it doesn't really matter right now. Now we have assisted him, let's go and have a chat with the Bear Song, the Archdruid of the Claw, down here to the south. Now you might have wondered why there were harpies here in Val'Sharah. Well, the harpies are spawns of Aviana, a demigod that was helping us out back in Cataclysm, and also kind of shows up during the healing druid, the Resto Druid artifact quest. So I recommend that you check out that video for more info about Aviana. And here we are in the Barrow Den. This wouldn't happen if your backside weren't so generous. This 10-0 Thorn boy here has been shot in the back with an arrow. It hurts.
Ishnu Dal Dieb.
The forest already whispers of Malfurion's return. There are few among us who have not heard of his deeds. The trees said he also travels with a companion, one named Noctarian. Are you he? I would help you seek audience with the Archdruid, but we have a difficult situation on our hands. The nearby furbolgs have gone into a frenzied rage. For days it has been all we can do to protect our grove from their aggression. They have cut off our access to the Barrow Dens, where the Archdruid and our clan sleep in the Emerald Dream. In order to awaken them, we must first get past the furbolg. So this is a tale of the Barrow Dens. The Barrow Dens are the dens where the druids go to sleep and enter the Emerald Dream with their like a spirit. And this is Elder Sok, a furbolg.
Stranger, I beseech you. My once beautiful brethren are now cursed with insatiable wrath. My nephew and I tried to leave against the chieftain's wishes. The clan wrested him from me, and would have torn me apart if I did not flee. He is trapped in the village, and I fear the worst. Great demon hunter, please save him. I am too old and too weak to do it myself. Please find my nephew before he goes mad like the others. So here there is something going on. These furbolgs have gone mad. Why? The magic is ours, thief. Am I going to steal their magic? What is going on here? So the
Never surrender!
Like the harpies were spawns of Aviana, the furbolgs are spawns of Ursa. Get Ursol, the bear demigods. And some of them are here, a lot of them are in Fellwood and in Grizzly Hills and stuff like that. And these are like the sentient bears. And here we have Littlefur. Uncle? I heard the others talking earlier. I may know the cause of this fear. They say the chieftain... let's go back there. I heard the others talking earlier. I may know the cause of their fear. They say the chieftain has a mysterious totem that gives him power and fearful visions. If you destroy the totem, the madness will end. I go to my uncle. Thank you, kind stranger. Now we need to wipe out 8 of these guys, and we need to take care of this totem that the chieftain has. All right, now with that one of the quests done, we're gonna head towards the chieftain Graw, and he has a big totem with some red glow around it.
The power of the totem is mine. You won't take it.
So first of all, let's destroy the totem. And there we go. But we also found the captain's beads. The ceremonial beads decorated with shells and feathers are worn by the clan's chieftain. Perhaps Elder Sook would be interested in seeing these. Now, as you can see, once we took the totem down and destroyed the totem, these guys won't attack us anymore. They are no longer corrupted by this taint. This is really cool. This small little detail here, that these guys are now neutral to us and not hostile. This is a permanent change when you do a quest in the game. It's really cool. Sorry for getting ahead of myself. It's a minor, small change in the world that means so much. To me personally, at least. So thank you for saving my nephew. Hopefully we can rebuild our village. Thank you. My nephew is returned to me. He explains that the source of the madness comes from a powerful totem deep in our village. It makes sense, but who or what gave us such a thing? I will share this knowledge with the druids at once. Mysterious. Graw was the first to succumb to the madness, and the rest of the clan followed. With these, I will take the reins as our clan's new chieftain. Thank you, traveler. I will do my best to rebuild my clan. So we helped out Elder Sook. He gained the title Elder, or I guess he's the chieftain now. And Little Fur. Does Little Fur have a change of dialogue? Thank you, Demon Hunter. If you had not saved me, I would have lost my mind like the others. Aw, that's cool. These small quests like these are so interesting.
Hello.
The conflict against the Furbolgs is abated for now. Now we must focus our efforts on waking Archdruid Steelclaw. She and our druids brethren slumber in the barrow dens to the south. With the Furbolg quelled, we can pass safely to the entrance. Go and awaken the Archdruid. I pray to Elune that we are not too late.
Farewell.
We'll tend to the wound up here. Go quickly. Wake the Archdruid. Alright, so as you can see, they've kind of barred up this whole place in defense against the crazy Furbolgs, but now since the Furbolgs are friendly to us, we can enter here freely, which is nice. Or we can attack them like I did with a mistake there.
Death to our enemies!
Sorry, friendly Furbog. So here we are in the barrow dens. Lots of small paths you can take here, and the map is quite hard to follow actually, but they have actually added a full map to this entire area, which is very nice. So the quest giver is not down there. The quest giver is actually right here to our right. This is Coda Steelclaw, and she's asleep. Let's go and
Where shall I strike?
The Archdruid's deep, shallow breaths rumble across the chamber.
In Cenarius's name. The dream was clouded with such darkness. I'm awake.
My slumber was overcome by shadows. I have awoken only to find those shadows reaching into our world. Malfurion Stormrage, a name I have not heard in centuries. He was teacher to many of us. If he seeks my audience, I cannot refuse. I will go to the Grove of Cenarius, but first you must awaken the rest of my clan. They slumber with no way of waking. A mysterious force of great power is all at work against us. I am still too weak from my hibernation. Please, stranger, go and free them from their dreams. Someone intended us to never awaken. I sense their power, their presence is still here in the barrow. My body is weak from the deep slumber. If you would aid us, clear out our barrow of any enemies.
Give me a moment to catch my breath, hero. The long years of vigil have taken their toll.
So here we have some demons that are attacking. These demons here, the Dark Fiend. These demons here intend to...
Death to our enemies must not fall.
Why are there demons here? What do the demons have to do with the Emerald Nightmare? We gotta save these Druids of the Claw. As you can see, they were falling asleep. Good thing he slept in his bear form. I wandered long and far in my dream. So very far. Very, very far. So we can rescue all of these guys. We need to take care of 8 of them, and we need to defeat 8 demons as well. Or more precisely, we need to defeat the Dark Fiend intruders. It's specifically. So some of them are these dream wargs. They're not specified as fell. I guess these are fell creatures. You can see they're a bit different. Their whole body is glowing with this red light, very similar to the taint we saw on the totem that was given to the furbolgs. But also, we have these demons right here. These are satyrs, and they are night elves that have been turned into these vicious creatures by fell magic, by the Burning Legion.
Without hope, there can be no despair.
My strength is yours.
I saw the signs early, but I was trapped within the dream. If only I had warned them sooner. Well done, hero. With my brethren at my side, we will be ready to aid Malfurion.
In Cenarius' name.
Excellent. The chambers are clear. Very impressive, Demon Hunter. Well, it's the job title. I sense powerful magic emanating from deep within the barrow. Whatever is down there weaves a powerful spell, entangling us within our dreams. I am still too weak, but your skills are quite impressive, hero. I can see why Malfurion puts his trust in you. Go and eliminate the source of his magic.
I will open the way for you, but be careful. I sense powerful magic down below.
We are prisoners of the droids no longer! Soon your world will become ours!
Death to our enemies!
Yes, yes! I will feed upon your fear and twist it into a living nightmare.
So as you can hear, he is taking our fears and turning them into living nightmares. If you notice what he was channeling, the spell there, he was channeling energy to the druids that was in this room. There were like bear druids surrounding the roofs here, floating in the air. So it's clear that this guy is turning the nightmares that we have into real figments or real creatures here. So we're fighting our nightmares, our own physical nightmares, or our nightmares manifested in the world. And that's what the demons were back there in the cave as well. So the druids were fearing the dreams, at least that's my theory. And the satyrs are they are working for this Morphiel character here, and they were summoning through those dangerous creatures, the Felguards, as their minions to help them out.
The sleepers have awakened.
In my dreams, I saw the satyr's leader. His face was familiar, though I could not see it clearly. I pray to Elune that it is not too late. I will go to Malfurion at once.
I will travel to the Grove of Cenarius shortly, hero. Thank you for your help here.
Alright, finally we're gonna head down towards the Archdruid of the Vale and talk to Theon, Moonclaw.
Darkness surrounds us.
These wicked vermin must not prevail over my precious grove.
Master Moonclaw, what has become of your grove? Look at this
Move
place.
swiftly.
What has happened here?
There is little time.
After the War of the Ancients, the surviving satyrs were assembled together. I argued to execute them for their transgressions, but our merciful nature won the day. I was overruled. Instead, the satyrs were placed in an eternal sleep deep below the roots of Shaladrasil. Now, somehow they have awoken. We shall not make the same mistakes again, if I must kill them all myself.
So this is quite an aggressive druid. He wanted to purge out all the satyrs after the War of the Ancients, but instead they were safely stored beneath Shaladrasil in eternal sleep. But now they have awoken. Cenarius will have my aid once my grove has been made safe. Sandris, the Dishonored, was among the first to betray his brethren and accept the curse of Savius. Savius was was the first night elf that was turned into a satyr by pledging his allegiance to Sargeras during the War of the Ancients. He was like the advisor to Queen Val'Sharah, who we met back in Azuna. During the Great War, it was he who led the slaughter of many of my dearest friends. The last time I met him on the battlefield, he fled. Help me to finally dispense justice on this foul being. Talk about Xandris there.
Go with speed.
Xandris has seen his last moonrise.
Never surrender!
Now, throughout this area, you can see several of these totems that are corrupting the area, as well as lots of satyrs and corruption. These nightmare imps, creations of the nightmare by the satyrs here. Ooh, and here inside we have Xandris the Dishonored.
Theon, you fool! You've already lost!
And when he reaches like 50%, Theon will come in and one-shot or I guess take him down with a killing blow. Xandris has finally paid for his crimes, but his blood will not bring back the innocents he has slain. Xandris has been slain, but there are still others that must be dealt with if my grove is to be saved. During the Great War, Cagraxis took great pleasure in corrupting the lands he once called home. Were it not for the foolish mercy of my fellow druids, I would have slain him myself. Find the demon and bring justice upon him. I must entrust this task to you alone, for I sense an even darker presence here, one that requires my personal attention.
The wrath of nature is upon Find me when Cagraxis has been slain. I sense an even darker presence here.
Now Cagraxis will be up this little path here, behind the house, into the big cave. Moonclaw Cavern.
Soon,
You need to get me out of
this
this
wretched
cage.
forest
We're in
will
more
be
danger
bathed
than
in
you suspect.
darkness. The Illidari cannot be stopped! The darkness will overwhelm you.
You have my thanks, Demon Hunter. If not for your arrival, I would have surely perished here. You arrived just in time, friend. Cagraxis was moments away from sacrificing me to his master. I was certain I would perish. I am grateful, but we are not out of danger yet. Xavius has returned. The Nightmare Lord is here in Val'Sharah, personally orchestrating the corruption of this land. My captor revealed as much to me before I was to be sacrificed. We must find Theon Moonclaw and inform him before it is too late.
Hurry! We must find Theon before it is too late!
So Xavius is back apparently. Xavius was previously defeated once by Malfurion during the War of the Ancients. He came back, and he was defeated again by Malfurion. And he came back once again during the novel Storm Rage, which I'm not sure if is canon continually, because he was banished into being a part of a tree in the Emerald Dream during that storyline in the novel. So he's back somehow, and he is orchestrating this dark ploy, the corruption of Shaladrasil and Val'Sharah. Gonna head into this place, the Archdruid's Den.
He put up quite a fight. But your Archdruid belongs to me now.
The nightmare will consume you. Pathetic creature. This curse has made me stronger than the ancients. Never surrender! None can stand against the Nightmare Lord!
Now, as you can see, he has the same glow that we saw previously, and he was corrupted by the Nightmare, by Xavius himself. And it was kind of led to, we were kind of introduced to his, like, zealotry. I guess he was quite aggressive as a druid, so that might be why he was so easily corrupted by Xavius. Theon Moonclaw was a great druid and a true protector of this land. How can we hope to defeat the Nightmare Lord without him fighting besides us? Forgive me, Night Elf. Archdruid Moonclaw's fall is a terrible blow. Malfurion must be informed of what transpired here. Inform him of Theon's fate and of the return of Xavius. Make haste, friend. I fear this may be the greatest threat Val'Sharah has ever faced.
Time is running out. You are needed at the Grove of Cenarius. We must act swiftly.
Now, as you can see, all of the Archdruids have gathered here. We have Elother is back, we have Coda, Steelclaw, and over here is Malfurion.
How might nature serve?
And as you can see, the red of the nightmare has overtaken Cenarius' body as well.
I must protect the wild.
Theon will be dearly missed. We may not have always seen eye to eye, but he was a great druid and a true protector of the Vale. Xavius will pay for his death.
May nature guide your path.
Noctarion, you have returned. Good. I have counseled with the other Archdruids and concluded that Cenarius' condition is merely a symptom of a much greater problem. Your experiences in Moonclaw Vale makes that clear. We need help. There is one who can bring understanding to these events. With Theon gone, we must ask that you aid us in reaching out to the Lady of Dreams.
May the winds be at your back.
The Lady of Dreams. I am ready to aid you, Malfurion.
Nature stands with you. Lady Ysera, thank you for answering our call. We face a dire threat.
No need to explain, Malfurion. I have seen what is coming. The Emerald Dream is being overtaken by the Nightmare. The Legion and the Satyr Xavius are to blame. Shaladrasil, the World Tree, has fallen to the Nightmare's corruption and spreads its curse across our precious land. The Nightmare Lord must be vanquished, or Val'Sharah is lost.
This is Ysera, the previously aspect of the Green Dragonflight, the Lady of the Dream. She's now titled The Awakened because she's no longer in slumber. She used to be gone for a long while, dreaming and being control of the Emerald Dream. The Emerald Dream being the blueprints for the world, by the way. We talk a lot more about those in the Druid playthrough, the Druid Quest playthrough, which is in the playlist, as I said at the start of the video. Let's talk to Malfurion.
How might nature serve?
Behold, Ysera, the Emerald Queen. Oh, we get some nice rewards here. Guess they weren't that nice.
May nature guide your path.
Got some Felshroom. That's nice. Let's talk to Ysera.
Time may pass.
Cenarius is in danger. If his condition is not reversed soon, he will be lost to the nightmare that threatens the Emerald Dream. To spare him that fate, we must have the Tears of Elune, the same relic you were sent here to retrieve. Elune's temple is not far. Go there, find Leonis. Show her my seal and instruct her to release the tears into your custody. Hurry, Noctarion. Time is short.
Together, we shall prevail.
So now we gain the seal of Ysera, a small stone bearing the mark of the Dreamer. I'm going to take this north to the Temple of Elune. We're going to do that in the next episode. That's going to be very exciting. So we'll see you then, and take care until next time.